I am obsessed with gardening. One of my favorite plants to grow and to eat is basil. This is one of my basil plants. It is such a warrior plant and it can take on some of the toughest times and still pull through, just like us. They are beautiful plants and they bloom so preciously. I'm 100% biased on this topic because I strongly believe that if you start gardening, you will see an improvement in your life that fast. Gardening has its mutual benefits to us and to the world, for it provides us with exercise, improvements in our physical health, mental health, and ultimately gives us the best and optimal nutrition, and it provides the world by absorbing the excess carbon monoxide and filtering out other pollutants, as well as increasing our oxygen levels through the leaves and stems and barks of the trees and plants that you plant. An interesting article called Gardening is Exercise talks about by just spending one full day of gardening, you will end up using all of your muscle groups, your legs, your buttocks, your shoulders, your arms, your neck, your back, your workout. Doing all of this, I know for a fact, happens because I myself felt sore the first day I started gardening and cleaning up the yard. But the next day I was outside again, planting and gardening even more. You're crouching down to pick up some materials. It can be heavy dirt, getting the tools from the ground, digging holes for the trees, looking down, looking up at the sky. It is absolutely a workout. And I absolutely could not and would not skip a day of gardening. Even if it's just 45 minutes of watering my plants, all around the house, cleaning up the stems, it is so therapeutic. I will not skip a day. Do you guys know about the sunshine vitamin? The vitamin that you cannot miss while you're outside. Vitamin D from the sun provides various health benefits, such as the ones that were mentioned in the Healthline article, which are fighting different diseases, reducing depression, boosting weight loss, and lastly, but not mentioned in this article, is helping you get a nice tan. On another yet very informative health article, it mentioned some more benefits in this perspective, more on the psychological spectrum, like reducing stress. This is a great benefit, especially during these stressful times which we are all going through with the whole COVID-19 and all the political motions that are going on. It can take a huge toll on your mental health. Gardening helps you by giving you the chance to be able to take your mindset and focus onto something different, something more beautiful, putting you into a working mindset with goals and tasks that you want to accomplish while gardening. It is great for your heart and all of the buildup of anxiety getting released. As you're digging, planting, weeding, watering, you're burning calories and exercising. It strengthens your heart and your blood flow throughout your body. But as well, this unknown fact, in that process of digging and weeding and watering and etc., there's actually a bacteria in the soil in which the dirt gets under your skin, and when it gets in your nails and your hands and it gets in contact with your skin, it increases the levels of serotonin in your body, in your blood, and reduces anxiety naturally. Natural remedies for the win. With all these health benefits from the process of gardening, which are very much important, the end results are what is mostly anticipated after all of the hard work you guys put into these plants and the food you're growing and you want to eat it. You can come out with endless recipes. For example, I like to grow basil because I love to make a pesto pasta, which is absolutely so delicious, so easy to make. You harvest the basil leaves, you liquefy it in the magic bullet, and then you cook. You put some oil, you make some pasta, and there you go, perfect pesto pasta. Without a doubt, the foods that you grow are healthier than the foods that you're gonna buy. You don't know what they put in the foods that you are buying or the products and the chemicals they're using to make the fruits look so juicy that they make you buy it, with all the GMOs, genetically modified organisms that they're putting into your foods. However, you do know what you put in your food and the food that you are going to eat because you grew them yourself. In an article named Toxic Chemicals in Our Food System, it talks about the unhealthy toxins and chemicals that you eat on a daily basis. Some suggestions from the article for avoiding these toxins and chemicals is to purchase organic. But why would you pay overpriced for organic foods that they sell at the store when you can grow them yourself and they're more organic than the organic food that you can purchase from the store? This chart shows shown here comes from an article named Dramatic Correlation Shown Between GMOs and 22 Diseases. This chart basically shows you the increase in the amount of GMO percentages found in your food as the years pass by. Knowing this, I personally never want to go to the store and buy foods anymore. I just want to grow them myself and eat from my garden. Therefore, I started my own garden and started growing my own foods. It is even more convenient to just go to my backyard and say, hey, I want potato salad today. Go outside, harvest my potatoes, cut them up, cook them up in a delicious meal, and eat them. They are just as delicious as the one that you can buy from the store, and I grew them myself. I'm so proud of my potatoes that I've grown. There is a sea full of physical and mental and health benefits from gardening your own food, and it provides to you. And some of that range from getting vitamin D naturally, exercising your whole body, making your heart stronger, and lastly but not least, driving you away from different illnesses that can become and brought upon you through this world. Name an activity that is as fun as gardening and you can harvesting, and that gives you amazing feelings of accomplishing big things that not only provides you with endless amount of benefits to yourself as an individual, but to the planet as well. I think of gardening. All of these positive